Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Promoted Sandra. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you the easiest method on how to cut out this V-neckline design and also the easiest method on how to sew it on your dress. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned fashion designer, you are going to be learning the easiest method. Now, the good thing about this V-neckline is that you can sew it on a bubu kaftan dress like this particular dress. You can also sew it on a straight gown, and you can also decide to sew it on a shape gown. So for this particular tutorial, I am sewing this neckline design on this particular A-shape gown you are seeing on the screen. Yes, so I'm sewing it on it. Now, if you check the A-shape gown and the bubu kaftan dress I displayed earlier, you are going to see that they all have the same neckline design but different pattern of gowns. I hope you guys understand. So if this is something you're interested in, then keep up watching, and please don't forget to like this video, comment, share. This really helped my algorithm a lot. So let us dive into the video. Just like I already said, what I'm going to be teaching you is how to cut out the V neckline design with ashoke and attach it to any dress you want to attach it to. So I've already gone ahead to mark out on my fabric the dress I want to make, and I did not film the beginning of the video because I did plan to make the tutorial of the full dress. Somebody requested that I should make a tutorial of how to cut out the V-neckline design using Asooke, so I have to grant her request. After cutting out on your fabric, the next thing you want to do is to cut out the lining. Whether you are making a bubu or a straight gown, you are going to be cutting out lining. But these lining are of different type. If you are making a bubu kaftan dress, you know that you cannot cut out full lining now. So lining bubu kaftan dress. So what you are going to be doing is to cut out small lining. The wideness should be about 1 inch or 1.5 inches. The reason why I wanted to cut out full lining for this dress is because the fabric does not have strength. So we need the fabric to have strength. So because of that, we have to cut out full lining. Okay, now for this particular dress, I'm going to place the lining at the front part of the fabric, which is the right side of the fabric. Then I'll go ahead and pin it down. But if you are sewing on a bubu kaftan dress, you are going to pin the lining, the small lining that you are going to cut out, you are going to pin it at the back part of the bubu. That is the back side of the material. The front part of the bubu, but the back part of the material, the wrong side of the material, you're going to pin it on it. Then take it to the same machine and stitch it down from here to here, then from here to the other side. Once you're done stitching it down, just like I can see, I will go ahead and notch it. So you are going to go ahead and notch your own like this. If possible, trim out some excesses like this, just like as I'm doing. Once you are done trimming it, if you are making a bubu kaftan dress, you are going to turn the lining to the front part of the fabric. Now that you are done sewing it, you will turn it to the front part of the fabric. So for me that I'm making a shape gown, I went ahead to top stitch on the neckline. Then I will go ahead and sew it down, sew the side, turn it to the front and iron it. But for you that is making a bubu kaftan dress, you don't need to do all of this. Just turn the lining to the front and iron it down. So the lining is going to be at the front while the back part of your bubu is going to be very neat. Okay, now the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and fold your bubu kaftan dress into two like this, just like as you can see me folding this A-shape gown into two. Then you're going to iron the middle. You are going to make sure whatever you are folding align with each other. So by the time you are done folding it into two, give it a very good press. So the next thing we want to do is to cut out the ashoke for the V-neckline design. So I'm going to be using this ashoke as you can see, and this ashoke, the way the design is, I don't really like it because the way I really want the window of the V-neckline, the design I want there, is not on this ashoke. Now you're going to see that this, is it a lemon or being a green color or army green they call it, and the silver, the whiteness, they are both the same. So I don't really know the part I'm going to be putting at the middle. So I'm going to bring the dress and place the ashoke on it just to know where I want to sew on the middle. So I want the silver part to be at the middle. I think it's going to look more beautiful with the silver side at the middle. So you're going to determine which part you want to be at the middle. To do that, the next thing I want to do is to measure the width or the wideness of this ashoke. So what I have is 7 inches, which is too wide for this dress. So I'm just going to mark 1 inch around the silver part and minus it. After marking 1 inch, I'll go ahead and connect the points together. So if you feel like yours is too wide, just go ahead and mark 1 inch and connect the points together. But at the end of the day, I still went ahead to minus another 1 inch, but just pay attention. So after connecting the points, I will go ahead and flip it like this together and make it equal. So after making it equal, I'll just go ahead and arrange it and align it. Whatever you are going to be marking, please, it should be straight. Iron it, make sure it is straight, please. If it's not straight, it's going to give you negative effect around the neckline. So once I'm done pinning it down, I'll go ahead and iron it, and I try as much as possible to make sure everything align. Then I'll go ahead and cut this part out like this. So after cutting it out, I'll go ahead and remove the pins like this. After removing the pins, I will bring my fabric like this. Make sure you also pin the neckline of your fabric, arrange it, make sure they align. Okay, then go ahead and give it a very good press. Always do that. Then go ahead and fold your ashoke into two. It is folded into two, just the same way I cut it out. That is how it still look like. Then go ahead and place the V-neck part of your dress on the straight part of the ashoke. Let the V-neckline be straight. There should be a little bit of excess around the shoulder area, okay, maybe with 1 inch or 1.5 inches. Now this ashoke is still too wide. You can see it's even wider than my shoulder, so I'm still going to go ahead and minus 1 inch away from this silver part, just like as I told you guys earlier. So after marking 1 inch, I'll go ahead and connect the points together. After connecting it, I'll go ahead and cut it out, but this time I'm not going to cut out everything. I'm going to stop it somewhere, okay, so that in case you want to use the other one to cut out the sleeve parts, you can also do that. Then I'll go ahead and place it on it again. Then I'll make sure the V-neck line is on a straight line of your ashoke. Please, it should be straight. It should be straight. Can you see what I'm doing? It should be straight. Then go ahead and pin it down. So this V-neck line that I sew, it is not that straight. There's a little bit of curve close to that vein, so I'm going to be trimming that out later, but yours should be straight with the ashoke. Then after that, you are going to come to the down part and arrange it like this. By the time you are done arranging it, you are going to see where the ashoke end or your fabric like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and arrange it. After arranging it, I'll mark where it stops here. Then I'll go ahead and pin it down. Please make sure you arrange it. So the next thing I want to do is to go ahead and mark 1/2 inch for joining allowance like this. I will mark it round like this and end it on this part here like this. Please pay attention. Then I'll go ahead and connect the points together. After connecting the points together, I'm going to be marking on the main line where I'm going to be sewing, which is where this fabric is, the main material is. I'll just place my French curve on top of the material and mark out where the material passed, because I want to be able to sew something that is going to straight. If it's not straight, guy, is going to be frustrating. Okay, so once I don't cutting it, go ahead and cut out on the first 1/2 inch line you marked. Then I'll cut out the shoulder like this. I'll go ahead and open it up like this. Then I'm going to take this to the sewing machine. Before I take it to the sewing machine, I'll go ahead and pin it down. I will sew through this line I marked here. You see the reason why it's very important for you to mark it. So I'll go ahead and sew through it. So guys, I am done sewing it. This is how it looks like. You can see the V-neck line is already giving the shape that we are looking for. Now the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and use a lighter to burn the tip of the part where you cut, so that the ashoke will not be pulling out. As I was about to do that, my lighter got spoiled. I tried to fix it and you can see I could not fix it. So I'm going to take this to my gas cooker. I will on my gas cooker and use it to burn it the tip. I will just be careful with that. So I've done that. I'll just go ahead and iron open the middle like this, iron it open. So once you're done ironing it, you're going to go ahead and trim out this excess on the tip here. So just be careful and cut it out like this. So this will make the tip very neat. So after cutting it out, this is how it looks like, as you can see. Just make sure you cut it out very well. You can see that the vein is giving vein. Then go ahead and iron it properly well again. So once I was done ironing it, the next thing you want to do is to open your fabric, be it the bubu kaftan dress or the straight gown or a-shape gown. Then go ahead and place it at the front like this. Remember I said for your bubu kaftan dress, you are going to turn the lining to the front part. So you are going to use this ashoke to cover the lining so that it will not be showing. So by the time you flip the lining to the front part, you will use the ashoke to cover it like this. So the back part of your bubu kaftan dress, the neck part will be very neat, while the front part will be very neat. So you're going to go ahead and arrange it like this and pin it. And when pinning it, make sure the main fabric is not showing around the V neckline at all. So make sure you arrange it just like as you can see me doing. Once you're done pinning it, you're going to see that this tip here is going to be on the middle of your fabric automatically. So go ahead and pin it down. After pinning it, I'm going to arrange it properly, then take it to the sewing machine and sew through the tip like this, close to the end. Sew it to this point, then go ahead and sew this part close to the edge. Then from the vein, just go ahead and sew this other side. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it. This is how it look like. You can see how neat it is. Once you're done sewing it, go ahead and iron it. And this is the back part of the dress. I hope this tutorial was really helpful. If it was, please go ahead and like, comment and share. If you have any question, go ahead and ask. Thank you very much guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Bye. Mwah.